Stardom 101. Stardom 101. Stardom 101.
Stardom 101.
It's the Stardom 101 Magazine Podcast.
Shining light on today's tastemakers
and innovators.
Kicking with your host, Christopher Boykin.
It's the Stardom 101 Magazine Podcast.
Oh, yes, it's Stardom 101 Magazine Podcast here back on iHeartRadio. You guys know what we do. We feature prominent, talented individuals all across the globe. And today we are talking leadership. We're talking legacy. We're talking impact. And today's episode is extra special for me because I am joined by two powerful leaders who are shaping conversations around women, business, influence, and empowerment in very, very real ways, especially with the climate of this world today. Joining me is Natalie Diva, aka Diva. What's up, Diva? Natalie
What up,
Diva.
though?
That's what's up. Natalie Diva Neal is here. She is. I gotta get myself together here because we got so many titles. Vice President of Miss Corporate America, Pennsylvania. She's also an empowerment advocate. She's a pageant queen. She's also an HR executive and the definition of grace with authority. Alongside her, I got my guy, Latrell Goss. He's a surreal entrepreneur. He's a digital marketing strategist, financial educational leader, and someone who has helped hundreds, if not thousands, of people nationwide leverage mindset, social media, and now AI to change their future. Welcome to the show, guys. How you feeling?
Good. And yourself, what's going
Oh,
on?
So excited. That's what's up. So we're going to get straight into it. Natalie, this question is for you. We're just going to warm up with this question. Your bio reads, and I was looking at your bio very diligently, it reads like purpose layered on top of purpose. I really like that. From an HR leadership executive to pageantry, to empowerment work, once again, what moment in your life made you realize like, okay, this isn't just what I do. This is who I am. This is who I am called to be. What moment was that for you, Natalie?
I will say very strongly and precisely when I lost my husband 5 years ago. We were married for 32 years. And at that time, I could have died right with him. But then I discovered that gratitude and grief can't live in the same space, but
wow.
gratitude and happiness can. And once you decide that I am going to live in the space of gratitude, you can find happiness again. And we as women so often find ourselves in a space where we don't feel like we could climb up out of that.
Mhm.
And that was the defining moment for me that I realized that I had a voice and a purpose, and I wanted to be able to share that vision for people that, regardless of the loss, you
Mhm.
can find the happiness again if you're grateful. And so
Mm.
that was the defining moment for me.
Wow. And you often, Natalie, you say leadership is defined by impact, not just titles, and that's
Right.
that's very, very big. How did that belief shape you through your personal journey on life and literally in general?
Well, I guess it's because, I'm not a person that believes that titles are the only thing that defines you, but the space that you occupy does. And people are attracted to those who are effective leaders. And
Mm.
people who are effective leaders are able to connect, communicate, and empower people to be better.
Mhm.
And it doesn't matter what your title is. If you are just the kind of person that people want to be like,
Mhm.
they're gonna follow you.
Yes.
They're gonna follow you. If they hate you, if they despise you, if they can't listen to the words that are coming out of your mouth, you are never going to take them to the next level. So I'm always looking to reach out and say, "Listen, I'm just like you. I'm just trying to make this happen."
That's what's up.
And
And
then
look,
they go, "She's amazing, so I wanna follow her."
that's what's
And
up.
yeah,
And
it's
Latrell,
very simple.
it really is simple when you think about it because it's like a chain reaction.
It is a chain reaction, and just
Absolutely.
like, negativity is contagious,
Oh, yes.
positive energy is
Mhm.
even more so. It's like a divine pull in
Oh,
the universe.
yes.
You can't help but look at me. Not because I'm not the most beautiful person in the room,
Uh-huh.
but there's something about me that says, "I wanna be in her space." And if you can
Wow.
get them in your space, they'll hear your message.
That's what's up. Latrell, you mentioned, in one of your missions, really is centered around helping people build their future beyond their past, which I really like. Where did that mission for you come from personally? Like, where did that derive from? Is there something deeper that continues to drive you and motivate you with that?
Yeah, it actually started about 10 years ago. I was at work and my daughter, she had an asthma attack, and I went to my manager and I asked her, I said, "Hey, can I go? My daughter
Hmm.
had an asthma attack," and she told me no. Looked me directly in my eyes, told me
What?
no. So yes, so
Wow.
I left anyway. It's my daughter. So pulling up to my apartment at the time. Unfortunately, I watched the paramedics carry my daughter out. She passed away due to an asthma attack.
Wow. I'm
Mm,
sorry to hear that.
mm,
And
mm,
that did something to me where I said, "I'll never let no one control my time and what I
Mm,
do ever again in my life." And I
mm,
just apply that, and I just been helping individuals, take what they know, what they love, their passion, and help them elevate and get to the next level, whether it's with their personal finances, whether it's with their personal life, whether
mm,
it's they just need someone to listen to that may have gone through that experience that they've gone through and found a solution to get through that journey. And that's
mhm,
just been what's been driving me. And just to see people get over that and climb over that mountain, it
mhm,
can be hard. It will be hard. I'll be lying if I say it's easy. It's
mhm.
never easy, but with faith and prayer and God, anything is possible. And that's
Amen
just
to
what
that.
I'm
That's
preaching.
beautiful there. Natalie, I want to talk about the main promotion of today, Miss Corporate America, Pennsylvania, which both of you got involved in. Um,
yes.
for listeners who may hear, this pageant and assume, glitz only, what really makes this platform different from other platforms out there? Because we see a lot of them, but you guys obviously as a dynamic duo, you bring something completely different. So what's the difference maker for you guys from any other platform?
I think primarily because we focus on professional,
Mm-hmm.
successful women. It
Mm,
is not about your face, but it is about what you have already faced. And
mm-hmm.
I think what separates us is that this is a platform that is designed by design. It is made to elevate professional women to help develop their own platforms and workshops and networking opportunities to build them up individually. And
Mm,
I think that having been in pageants for a minute now, I think the biggest difference there is not it's not focused on the fashion, it's not focused on the face, it's focused on the content, the
mhm,
what you are about. So when we're talking to women in Pennsylvania about what makes us different, I want you to tell me what makes you different. And then I'm
nice.
going to create a platform for you to stand on to get that message out. And that's the difference. This is an opportunity that you can leverage. You
Ah.
can leverage this far more than the crown.
That's what's up. And the thread, like I said, from a business and branding standpoint, which you bring that element, why should professional women see this as a strategic opportunity and not just a title? Why is this more than just a title?
This day and age, technology and social media is key. You talking about overnight success. I come from the era where you had to actually put in the footwork to actually
Yes,
get things
yes,
done.
talk.
And now you could get things done with a snap of a finger. We got kids on social media
Mhm.
that's generating all types of income by sitting at a desk eating food.
Eating
Sitting
their
at a
mama's
desk
food. Eating their
Yeah,
mama's food.
ain't the mama's food.
Putting together Legos.
I know
So
that's right.
why not take advantage of
Hmm.
technology and what's going on now to excel and 10x that thing and
Hmm.
push you to the next level quicker with
Wow.
experience that comes along with Natalie, myself, and the other leaders that's here. It's just amazing.
That's what's up. And this question is for both of you guys. What kind of woman thrive in the Miss Corporate America space? I know you guys have different kind of females that you represent. What kind of woman kind of like surprises herself by thriving there? Can you describe the kind of people, the participants?
Yeah, it's a a woman with an entrepreneurial spirit.
Nice.
It is a woman who has discovered herself regardless of her age. Our pageant or our competition rather, oh, I said the bad word. Um, I said the bad word. The competition is designed for women that are between 30 and 65. So
Mhm.
that's a big space, right?
Oh, yeah.
So there's the women that are in their late 50s and 60s, they know what they're doing. The
Ah.
women that are a little earlier, they discovering what they want to do. But together we elevate the whole idea of recreating yourself and
Mhm.
having a voice for the platforms that you choose to do. So
Mhm.
some of these women are entrepreneurs, some are
Mhm.
CEOs, some are director level, some are VP level, and some are not don't have any kind of degrees, but they got vision.
Ah,
And
I
there's a
see.
space for all of them.
Yes, yes. I like that. And speaking of that, space for all of them, Natalie, as a director of human resources and an empowerment leader in yourself, what are some of the biggest challenges professional women still face in corporate spaces that don't get talked about, enough that you kind of see? Do you see any of that? It's not talked about enough, any kind of things like that for the woman?
I think that the thing that we've not talked about enough, I
Mhm.
don't know. But
Mhm.
I think that in 2026, we are realizing because of social media, as Latrell has said, I think we are realizing that we are meant to be in the room.
Ah.
We are no longer waiting to be asked to sit at the table. We bring the table, the silverware, the dishes. I'm going to cook it up. I'm going to serve you,
Uh-huh.
the whole thing. But those are the messages that this generation are hearing all the time. You can do anything, right? So,
Yes.
but we are still conditioned as women very often that we are the caretakers. I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. I want to be respectful. I want to be polite. But we are
Mhm.
now discovering that politeness and strength are not two different things. You
I
can be
see.
polite and you can be strong. And
Mhm.
we deserve to be in the room. And we're not waiting for someone to hold the door anymore.
Ah, I love that. And, Thorell, you train people on social media, like with Facebook ads and now obviously this new technology and AI. What's the biggest mistake some professionals make when they're trying to monetize online that you see, just in general from your expertise? Because AI is a whole new engine. It's
Mhm.
Google, it's Google times whatever, and it's here. Some people don't want to admit it, but it's here. So for someone like you and your professional background, what's some of the mistakes that you see some professionals make when they trying to monetize it and not treating it, giving it its proper care?
They don't read the fine print.
Ah.
No one reads the fine print. It tells you, for example, I
Uh-huh.
see a lot especially on Facebook. A lot of people be in the Facebook groups and they ask for engagement. Drop a like, do this, do
Mhm.
that, and in the fine print in the Facebook, it tells you do not ask for engagement. Do not trick
Ah.
people for engagement. Do not rage bait for engagement. So
Uh-huh.
this comes where if you ever see someone post on Facebook, on social media, how they was getting a certain amount of money, but then that
Yeah.
money just dropped, it's because Facebook caught up with you. They hit you with the RICO.
Ah.
You got swell.
That's what that is.
You
Okay.
got swell. It's actually in the fine
It's in
print.
the fine print.
It's in there. Do
Wow.
not rage bait. Do not ask for engagement, and we do it every single day. But the
Wow.
key is you have to find the gray area.
Mhm.
So you have to find a way to ask for the engagement without letting it be known that you asked for it,
I
and that's
see.
what the women are going to get here
Mhm.
Miss Corporate America, Pennsylvania. That they're going to be able to understand and leverage social media the right way, the correct way, so that their page won't get flagged. Also, they're
Mhm.
going to learn how to bypass and how to talk to support, so the support will be able to unflag it. Because
I
it could
see.
just be a simple misunderstanding. Sometimes it could just be the verbiage or maybe the photo. Just a
Mhm.
simple tweet can handle a misunderstanding, and we can get that monetization back going.
Nice. And Natalie, your platform, Gratitude Through Grief, which is a very powerful platform in itself. How does your personal loss shape the way you now lead, the way you now serve, the way you now empower others? what is the continuing factor and motivation for you outside of the obvious that continues you to sustain you? You know, because you need strength. You need,
Mm,
you know what I mean? Like, who
yeah.
helps you?
Yeah, well, that's a great question. And,
Mm-hmm.
I was engaged at 19 and married at 20, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so the one thing that I've learned through all of this is that every person who passes away, every person who dies, that person had a plan for tomorrow. That
Ah,
person had a plan for tonight. And
yeah.
I've had to learn, not we, I've had to learn that I don't wanna add more years to my life. I wanna add more life to the years I already have here, right?
That's good. That's good, Natalie.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's what I've learned more than anything, and so gratitude through grief, it means that now is the time. Now
Mm,
is the time to say, you know what? I'm gonna go for it. Now is the time I'm gonna ask for what I want. Now
mm-hmm.
is the time I'm gonna do what I want and not wait for tomorrow, next year,
Mm-hmm.
next week.
Yeah,
It's not guaranteed.
you're
But
right.
what is guaranteed is this space I'm living in here now. And if I'm not here an hour from now, at least I put this out here. I'm
Mm,
ready to work. I'm ready to, make things happen right
mm-hmm.
now. And that's what people will remember. And I think that's the biggest thing I've taken from uh that was a very big loss, much like Latrell's loss.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't expected, and how, it really resonated with me when he said, I'm not going to let nobody else dictate my time.
That's
I'm going to
powerful.
stand on that.
Yes,
I'm
yes.
going to stand on that because I
Mm,
had plans. I'm supposed to be retired in a couple of years
mm-hmm.
and traveling with my late husband.
Yeah.
That's not gonna happen now, so what am I gonna do? I'm not gonna do nothing? Heck
Mm,
no, I'm gonna be doing a whole lot,
I know
which
that's
is
right.
why I signed on with Miss Corporate America Pennsylvania, is because
Mm-hmm.
I'm not done yet.
Ah,
I can still do this.
yes, yes. I love that, Natalie. Speaking of still do this, I gotta ask you this. How in the world you officiated over 80 weddings?
Yeah.
Did I read did I read that right? I said, wait a minute.
Yes, yes. Well,
Wow.
because
Uh-huh.
I had a wedding and special event
Mhm.
company for almost 24 years with my late husband.
I see.
And we specialized in photography, video, officiating, DJs, weddings.
Ah.
Um, we would very often have 6 to 10 events per weekend. Not that I
Mhm.
was working all of them. I had my crew and everything like that.
Mhm.
But during peak season, I could easily do 3 weddings in one day.
My
3.
goodness.
Well, but I loved it. You know why? Because I was a wedding photographer, and
Mm.
I was a wedding photographer and,
Mhm.
an international award-winning one. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
I know that's right.
Uh, um, but that's a 12 to 14-hour day.
I
To
see.
be an
Ah.
officiant, I'm there for an hour to an hour and a half. Uh let me sign this certificate. I
And
made
then,
a memorable ceremony, which was 20 to 25 minutes. My job is done.
there you
Very
go.
easy to do. Very easy to do. And I'm very engaging and very open to 2026 events, ladies and gentlemen.
That's Latrell, what's one unexpected lesson entrepreneurship taught you that no course or no mentor really can prepare you for? You know, we get this, we got mentors, we got some tutors, we got some, of course you was a student at one point, but what's something that, this nature of being an entrepreneur, full throttle, what's something that has taught you that no one really prepares you for?
I would say the biggest thing that it's taught me is don't depend on those who you would expect to support you.
Mm,
Mm,
okay, that's good. That's really
Because
good.
once you do that, that one thing right there alone can set you up for failure. You think, man, the closest people, the ones that I love, the ones that I care about,
Hmm.
show any type of support, any way, shape, form, or fashion, and it'll make you just quit, and
Wow.
you end up doing something just to get by or just to pay the bills, and I hate to say it,
Hmm.
same time, all the ideas are in the graveyard.
Yeah.
That's where they at,
Yeah.
and no, we gotta let that flourish.
Mm.
We gotta let that flourish. That if you got a thought,
Mhm.
uh, anything, No, bring that to the table.
Yeah.
Stand on business. 10
Yeah.
toes down. Let us help you bring that best version of yourself out.
Oh, I love that.
Like ain't no sugarcoating. Like
Mhm.
leading with integrity, lead with ambition, intention. Like we
Mm.
about to launch ready. You hear how Natalie sound when she talks. Natalie not playing. So
I know that's right.
if Natalie's not playing, like that expectation is, hey,
Uh,
let's get it done. But at the
yeah.
same time, I don't want no one to to put that heavy burden on themselves to be like,
Mhm.
man, my loved one's not supporting me, so I'm just gonna give up. Like, nah, guess what? Your main customers gonna be those strangers.
Mm.
Yes,
That's
Gonna
good.
100%
be those
agree.
strangers.
Yes,
So
that's
guess
so
what?
true.
Network, meet new people, learn new skills, apply those skills. And congratulations in advance.
Yeah, I love it, man. Speaking of networking, you just said it. You guys have a black tie networking event coming up in May of this
Whoop,
year, of
whoop.
course, 2026. What can people expect from that, from this event, and why are people literally buzzing and everybody's talking about it? What's going on with this event right now?
Well, I can only say that the people who know me are excited about it because they know I'm fancy.
I know
And
that's
so
right.
it's gonna be something. I'm in negotiations right now,
Uh-huh.
for a very well-known, venue, but this is just gonna be an opportunity to come together, be fancy,
Mhm.
be elevated. I think that right now in this country, for so many of us, we too comfortable. We are so
Mm.
comfortable.
I
And
know.
I was like, it's a energy when you
Mhm.
put on something nice and you look nice and you're networking with
Mhm.
other elevated professionals. You want to meet their energy. You want to be
Absolutely.
on that level. And so you have to create that space. A lot of times I've heard women say, and maybe this is a little off topic, but I can't meet a millionaire and blah blah blah.
Uh.
But you ain't in the spaces where millionaires are.
That's
How you
right.
gonna meet a millionaire when you at the corner bar?
I know
Ma'am,
that's right.
ma'am, you are not in the right spaces, right? So I feel like one of the things that we want to do in Pennsylvania is create the spaces
Mhm.
for the right, not only the contestants, the delegates, but the sponsors
Ah.
for for people who want to be supportive of this, who are building their own brands, who want
Mhm.
to get in front of the right people. The right people are the CEOs. The right
Mm.
people are the entrepreneurs. And this black tie event is going to be about connection, collaboration, and
Mhm.
celebration. All of those things, because this is the inaugural um, debut for
Mhm.
Pennsylvania. This is the
Mhm.
first time we're going to have our competition. And I want people to be excited as I am and want to be a part of it and say, you know what? I want my brand of caviar to be in the front
Ah.
of these folks. I want my champagne that I'm launching out of my garage. There are people who are saying, you know what? I want to create a new champagne. Why can't you? You
Uh-huh.
can, but you got to get it in front of the right people, and it's not around the way. You have to come
Mm.
outside. You got to come outside.
That's right. And Latrell, how excited are you to market and promote this in a digital arena and literally mold it and bring the brand to life? That's got to be exciting. There's a lot of new stuff on the horizon for you, but that's your niche. That's what you do. How exciting for an event of this nature and this magnitude. Uh, what goes in it for you when you thinking about events like this in a stage that's set?
I'm from Chicago, so we have
Look, that's the answer, right?
from the west
Some
side
him.
of
I love
Chicago.
me some him.
That's right. That's the
So
answer.
we got this saying called "put
Okay.
that S on," right?
Okay.
You gonna say the S word, right?
Okay. I got you.
This is one of them times where
This is one of them.
this is one of them.
Okay.
Right? This is one of them, and not just from that perspective. We talking about mindset wise
Ah,
also,
I see.
because like when it's an event of this caliber, it's one of them when you don't think someone is watching, someone's always watching. It's one of those,
I
but
see.
it's gonna be so lit. They gonna think it's AI. They gonna think it's AI. They gonna say I don't know how they
How?
did it,
Uh-huh.
but that whole event is AI.
That's what's up.
It gotta be.
That's what's up. Before we wrap it up, guys, I want to give you guys a moment to share with the listeners literally things that they can look forward from you guys from a leadership standpoint, from a visibility standpoint. And even if you want to thank someone, we have a lot of people behind us that don't get the recognition. We're in the public eye, so to say, and we got family members or support or a team. It's just a moment I like to always lay out for my guests to just literally speak from the heart and tell your listeners or supporters, thank you.
Well, I guess I'll go first, right? So,
Mm-hmm.
as I previously mentioned, this is going to be our inaugural state competition in late 2026. So, uh, our professional women, please contact me. You want to be a part of this. You will represent your own city in the state of Pennsylvania. So if you live in Philly, why not be Miss Philadelphia? Why not be Miss Harrisburg? Why not be Miss Pittsburgh? This is the time to do it, and then to go on to nationals into 2027. And this is a historic milestone for Pennsylvania, and it's a powerful moment for professional women. But we couldn't have done this without the vision of our president, Angela Stokes Thompson, who had the vision to say, you know what, I want to become part of this brand who's been in business now for 17 years. We have 61 states and territories that are going to be competing. And she said, Natalie, I want you to partner with me. So thank you, Angela, for believing in that. And for Latrell for listening to me, because he said I talk too much, just like he did. So I'm not going to do too much.
Okay.
But, let's expand
Mm-hmm.
our networking, let's expand our minds, and let's take the opportunity to stand on Pennsylvania and make this the best competition and experience for sponsors, vendors, and our delegates.
Fantastic, Latrell. I got 2 minutes for you, brother. If you could wrap it up with something you want to say to your supporters, teams, or just literally your fans, your listeners, supporting your brand and believing in you.
I want to thank first and foremost. I want to give it thanks to God.
Yes, sir.
I also want to give thanks to Angela, Natalie, yourself, the listeners,
Mm-hmm.
for the women. Be you.
Mm.
Be you.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do anything as no other version of anybody. Be yourself. Trust me, it'll get you very far. Truth.
Mm-hmm.
Truth is everything. I'm big on truth. Heart. Heart is key.
Mm-hmm.
Goodness. Man, it's just so much. I once I get to going, I just get to going. Most
Close us
importantly,
out.
keep God first.
Keep God first. Look. That's a perfect.
You have to.
Yes, sir.
I've been through a lot. I've seen a lot. I tell everyone I shouldn't even be here. Some may even question, like, man, this is a guy. How can a guy help women from this perspective?
Mm-hmm.
Right? I've seen a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm big on seeing not just people elevate, but women elevate, because I see the struggles. I've seen the struggles. I've been in situations where the stuff that I've seen women go through, it's like, no, you deserve more. You deserve better. As a man, it's just transparency. I know I've put women through things.
30 look, 30 seconds. Wrap it up.
So, and say that.
Yeah.
And on that note,
my woman who I love so much, so dearly, Lena, for man, backbone, backbone, and
that's it.
that's it. That's all.
That's perfect, guys. Thank you once again, Natalie, Neal, and Latrell Goss. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, guys. This is a perfect episode. Thank you for sharing your wisdom, your work, your leadership, your hearts.
Thank
as you
you
guys
for
did.
having us.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Make sure you guys follow them. Connect with Miss Corporate America, Pennsylvania. And if you're a professional woman, of course, ready to elevate, this is your sign. We'll be looking for opportunities. Here it is. They are available. I will have their information and contact information in the show notes of this episode. Make sure you support them. Look out for the Black Tie event, sponsors, partnerships, collaborations, branding, literally funding, any kind of things you guys trying to do to network with them. They are the team. They are on the rise, and it's been a pleasure, absolute pleasure having you guys with me today. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
All right. Stardom101 Magazine. We will be back next week here on iHeartRadio with another episode just like this, ready to inspire you, ready to motivate you, and get you ready to tackle 2026. Until next time, God bless, and we see you guys next week.
Are you on the rise to stardom? Well, get featured in the next issue of Stardom101 Magazine and promote your business or products today. Text MAG to 804-550-8647 or visit stardom101mag.net.
You're listening to the Stardom101 Magazine Podcast with Christopher Boykin. Be sure to subscribe and download this episode, and continue to listen to Stardom on iHeartRadio or wherever you get your podcasts.